All right, well, welcome to week 3. So if you remember last week we had Captain America on and he was here to do our blueberry recipes. So let's turn the bat signal on to see who's coming this week to help us. Is that a bat signal I see? Hey, Supergirl, it sure was.
Hey, Batwoman.
I'm so glad you're here to help us today. If you want to call up our sidekick to reveal our secret ingredient, that'd be great.
Sure thing. Hey, Sidekick, can you come up and help us, please? All you have to do is remove the dab from week 3.
Ooh, avocados! All right, well, avocados are my favorite. They are great heart-healthy fats, and they make your heart grow big and strong. They have lots of vitamin E to increase your super healing power, and they also have lots of fiber to fend off those tummy aches.
Really?
Yeah.
I love avocados too, but I just don't know how to pack them to go because I find that they always turn brown.
Well, we'll talk about the browning issue later, but first let's talk about the recipes we're going to be making today. So for our lunch, we're going to be preparing some tacos, and for dessert, some brownies.
Brownies? Really?
Oh yes, we are definitely making brownies.
Wow, I'm excited. But how do I wake up so early in the morning to prepare all of these recipes?
The great thing is you don't have to. You can prepare them all the night before, so when you get up in the morning, they're ready to go. They're super easy and they're super healthy.
Wow, kids, did you hear that? That's awesome. So here's a fun fact for you. There are over hundreds of types of avocados, and they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes.
Oh, just like Iron Man's suits.
Yeah, just like that. All right then, why don't we get started?
Well, my hands are clean, but Supergirl, you need to hang up your cape and get your hands washed too.
That's right, when we're in the kitchen, safety comes first.
So, while Supergirl's washing her hands there, I'm going to let you know we're using Hass avocados today. They're the most popular avocado, and they're also the most used avocado.
Do you know why they're called Hass avocados?
I do. They were discovered in the backyard of a mailman, and his name was Rudolph Haas.
Oh, wow, he must have gotten really famous after that then.
He did, but not as famous as us.
That's right.
Okay, I think we're ready. So let's start with those brownies first.
Okay.
So Supergirl's going to start melting our chocolate, and I'm going to show you how to safely open an avocado. You're going to hold it on its side, and you're going to use a bear claw. So you're going to tuck your fingers in, and then you're just going to insert the knife and turn the avocado around the knife.
Hey Batwoman, did you know that avocados were a fruit and not a vegetable?
I did. They are known as a berry, and we'll talk about why in a second. And then you're going to roll the avocado and put your knife in on the other side, keeping your fingers nice and tucked in. And you remember, you're going to want an adult to help you because you have to level up your knife handling skills before you can start using a knife. So, back to why they're a berry, it's because they have a seed, one single seed, and it is called the pit. Now I'm going to teach you how to remove it. So just going to peel the avocado pieces off, grab it with your fingers, and just simply twist it out. And then you're going to take your spoon, or you can use your hands if you want to get really messy, and scoop the avocado out into your bowl.
All right. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me that alligators were your favorite animal?
Yes, I told you that, but what does that have to do with avocados?
Well, avocados are sometimes known as alligator pears because of their shape and their rough green skin.
I love them even more now.
Yeah, and you know what else I think is really awesome about avocados? Is that they have their own natural packaging. It's almost like they have their own superpowered protective shell.
Oh, just like our friends the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, which reminds me, we should totally invite them in next week for pizza.
Yeah, we totally should have them over for pizza. All right, so I'm just going to finish up this last avocado. Oh, the seed fell right out of this one, so we're all set. And then I'm going to mash. How are you doing on the chocolate over there?
The chocolate looks and smells delicious.
Okay.
Just about melted.
Perfect. I'm going to get you to add that to this in 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just going to run around, but always keep your hands clean. So I just have a little wet cloth on my side and just wave them off because you guys might get a little messy if you're using your fingers.
And here's a tip for the chocolate. To make it melt faster, all you have to do is chop it up into smaller pieces. So just like we did today, it looks nice and melted.
Perfect.
How's your avocados looking?
I'm all set for that chocolate there.
All right, I'm all set to have the chocolate for you.
Perfect.
So the pot is really hot at the bottom because this is a double boiler. So we're just gonna slightly dry it off before we bring it over here.
And you want an adult to help with that too because you're using the stove. So you want to either they can help you or supervise you.
Right, so while I pour all of this chocolate in, it looks so delicious. I can eat all of this by myself.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Avocados are such a superpower food that you only need half a day.
What? Really?
Yeah. So
All right then. I guess we'll have to share with our Justice League friends.
I guess so. That's probably the best idea.
All right. So while you finish up over there, I'm just gonna start on our taco lunch.
That's exciting.
All right.
You're all set with that?
Yep. So the original recipe for this taco lunch asked for tilapia, but since Aquaman dropped by yesterday and brought us this fresh shrimp from the ocean, that's what we're gonna use today instead. So I'm just gonna bring it over here and I'm gonna start cooking them.
This is another parent supervised activity as well. And that was really nice of Aquaman to do that. It's great to have some fresh shrimp for our toppings. So I've added in sugar, some eggs, and some vanilla extract. And once you get your shrimp going there, maybe you can give me a hand with the dry ingredients.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be fantastic.
All right. So now I'm just gonna add in the flour and the cocoa powder and the salt and the baking powder.
Excellent. I'm so glad you were here to help. It's always better to have two than one, especially for avocados.
What? What do you mean by that?
Well, avocado trees have to go really close to each other in order for avocados to grow. And then when avocados grow, they grow in pairs.
Oh, so it's just like how superheroes need friends to rely on too, like us.
That's right. All right. So once we get this all mixed in here, I'm going to add some oil and some more chocolate.
What? More chocolate? I love chocolate. Do you guys like chocolate?
Yeah, everyone
All
loves
right.
chocolate.
But wait a second, Batwoman. Every time I make brownies at home, I always have to use butter. Did you forget the butter?
No, I didn't forget the butter. That's what the avocados are being used for. They're going to be in place of the butter as our healthy fat. So this is all nice and mixed here. I'm going to grab a pre-greased baking dish so that when you go to cut them out after they're cooked, they won't stick. Get this all in here. Just about done. So we're going to get them in the oven. So your oven's going to be preheated to 350.
And how long do these brownies take to bake?
Anywhere from 28 to 32 minutes. And then around 20 minutes, you want to have a peek at them and just to make sure they're firm, and you want someone to help you with that.
Wow, that's really fast. That's how long it takes me to watch a TV show.
That's true. They are pretty quick, so they'll be done just in time. All right, I'm going to go to the oven.
Don't
here.
forget to put your oven mitts on. Safety's first.
I got them.
All
This
right.
is another step that you want to help from an adult because ovens can be very dangerous. So we'll get those in there, and we'll be all set.
Would you look at that? The Hulk just dropped by and brought us the finished brownies. He even made us this delicious green avocado icing.
That was so nice of him. I'm so glad he was able to drop by today.
So Batwoman, earlier you were saying how avocados can be used to replace a lot of different types of fats. So what are some examples other than butter?
Well, they can be used instead of cheese, sour cream, mayonnaise, oil, or you can just simply use them to add color or make a creamy texture.
Oh wow, you know what? That would actually be a perfect idea for our tacos. We can use the avocados instead of cheese.
That's right. So remember how earlier you were talking about having an issue with the browning?
Oh yes, I don't like the color of it.
I'm going to teach you a secret. It's called the kryptonite of browning.
That would be so useful.
So the oxygen that's in the air all around us is what creates the brown of the avocado. So when the surface becomes exposed, it starts to turn brown. So if you just put a layer of lime juice on it, that will prevent the browning. So I cut these last night. Can you see the difference?
Yes, I can. That one is a little bit more brown.
It is.
Wow, this is a great tip. Thank you, Batwoman.
No problem.
I can pack avocados to go all the time now. But why don't we just get back to our recipes? Because I'm starting to get super hungry.
Perfect. So well, what do we have for toppings today?
Well, we have the shrimp that we've just cooked. We have the lettuce, tomatoes, and avocados.
Speaking of tomatoes, did you know that avocados are kind of like sidekicks for tomatoes? You know how superheroes kind of need sidekicks, right? So avocados help take the superpowers of the tomatoes and make sure that they get to your energy source.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
crazy
cool.
thing.
And you know what I love about this recipe? Is that you can make it any way you want. You can add the avocados if you want, you can add the tomatoes if you want, or if you're not feeling it today, you don't have to add it at all.
That's amazing. I love it.
So why don't we each make one now?
That sounds great.
All right. So earlier you were teaching us about how to prevent an avocado from drowning, yes?
Yeah, I was.
But do you know how to make it ripen faster?
No, I always have to wait for my avocados to turn soft on their own.
Well, I can make them ripen faster than it takes Splash to run from here to the CN Tower and back.
Really? I have to know this tip.
It's actually really, really simple. All you have to do is put the avocado into a brown paper bag for 2 to 4 days. And if you want it to ripen even faster, you just have to put a banana or an apple into the bag too.
Well, how does that work?
You see, all of these fruits give off this super gas that helps to make the fruit soften faster. So, when you put it into a brown paper bag, what it does is keeps all the gases in.
Oh, that's great. I will never have to wait now for my avocados to turn soft.
So how does your taco look?
I'm good. I think I just need some shrimp.
All right. Mine is looking delicious.
Perfect.
Oh, and we have our yogurt sauce as well. Don't forget that.
I grabbed some of that already. It looks so good.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm ready.
Perfect. Me too. I'll just fold it over.
Okay.
All set to go. So here's where you put the table.
Oh, thank
Later.
you. All right. Now that we're done our 2 recipes, this is what your lunch can look
Oh,
like.
that's fantastic.
Complete with figurines, dressed up avocados, and a lunchbox.
So, I also have another treat for you. Remember
Yeah.
last week we made smoothies with Captain Mary with blueberries? You can also use avocados for smoothies too.
You know what? That would be a great idea because avocados have over 20 vitamins and minerals.
I know. It's like a super power boost that any superhero needs.
I want a sip of that. I'm starting to get really thirsty. All right. So that's a wrap for today's class. Don't forget all the super tips that you've learned today. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
All right, well, thank you. So that's a wrap for this week's. Make sure you're back next week for week 4 where we reveal our last super ingredient of April.
For Superfoods equals Super You.